And obviously, there's not so many tall men in the Turkish side. It's right for people like Anderson and Mark Wright to come forward. And Butcher, of course, as well, 6'4" of him. And it was Butcher who got the header in. And Barnes also. And England has scored. And Bryan Robson has played a captain's part with a goal for England inside the first 10 minutes.
Yes, a good goal there by Robson, typical of the way that he scores goals for his club as well. Only sees the ball, throws himself in there where a lot of players are worried about getting injured, but Bryan doesn't. He threw himself in there. And as you rightly said, obviously the Turks are struggling a little bit in the air, and they're found very much wanting on that particular situation.
Rajic, hustled by Butcher and beaten by him, and suddenly Woodcock's on his way, and he scored! And it's the second goal for England, a mighty blow. And it was Jimmy Butcher who suddenly popped up in a surprising midfield position, and a lovely ball through to Tony Woodcock, and rifled it between the post and the goalkeeper. 2 goals for England in 16 minutes. 2.5 minutes to half-time. England leading by 2 goals to 0. Well, our commentary position is a very good one, but it's right in amongst the crowd, as you can see, with Ray Clemence there. And enjoying it so far, I think, Ray.
Oh, quite definitely, yes. It's as good a start as we could possibly have hoped for, and I can still going on for bigger and better things here this afternoon.
Wilkins with the free kick after Barnes had jumped over it. It'll come out for Stephen Williams. Oh, and he might go all the way. And it's there. Well, Woodcock and Robson followed it in. And it was Robson, I think, who got the touch after Williams had made a glorious break. And the keeper had half saved it, and both Robson and Woodcock pounced on that chance and made it 3-0 for England. Hanson with the throw. Robson. Wilkins. Anderson. With a nice touch there for Robson, who's got Woodcock waiting in the middle, and Barnes coming up on the far side. Number 4. A brilliant break by England in the first 3 minutes of the second half, producing the 4th goal, and some lovely work on the right involving Bryan Robson. And in the end, Barnes coming steaming in at the far post to make it 4. Well, in the centre of the picture there, 2 very satisfied gentlemen, I would think, Don Howe and Bobby Robson. Much that, but so easily cut out by Wilkins. Robson, now right. Calmly back to Shilton. And Barnes might come in again. Yes! It's number 5. Well, the England defender's looking back at Peter Shilton, and I suppose he'll claim the assist for that one. A massive kick by the goalkeeper. Peter With again involved. And Barnes may be a lucky ricochet, but for all that, the ball for the 5th time this afternoon finishes in the back of the Turkish net. Yes, I think if there's been a criticism of Bobby Robson from the start of his reign, it has that he's been making too many changes. But now, at least, helped, I think, probably by the South American tour to a certain extent, he's now getting together the side that he clearly has in his mind as the side.
Well, that's right, yes, and I think all the successful sides certainly get their 11 best players together in the year or 18 months before the World Cup. They're not looking to do it in the last 6 months, and if this side can stay together, as its play as well as it is doing at the moment, then we could be in for a very promising World Cup. There's a few games to go before we actually go.
Yes, indeed. But here's Wilkins. Played again for Robson, who's onside and gets his hat-trick magnificently. What a brilliant goal for England, taking the score to 6. Well, Ishmael, who in fact scored with a 40-yard shot in his club side at the weekend, but that was a little free kick he played short. And Anderson, who will cut it out and find Ray Wilkins. That's a lovely ball there. And Anderson on the break now. Played inside again for Woodcock. And it's another one. I don't believe it. It's 7 now. No wonder Tony Woodcock's smiling. And no wonder Wilkins and Anderson are there, because they were involved so superbly. Wilkins holding up the pass as Anderson made yet another devastating run, picked up Tony Woodcock, and there was a magnificent piece of finishing. Barnes with that corner, Wiz and Butcher at the near post. Anderson's come up from the back post as well. Well, and it's Viv Anderson who gets the goal. And England go up to 8. The corner taken, the flick on, and at the back post, Viv Anderson putting it into the net. His first goal for England, in point of fact.
A reaction to what was presumably a marvellous performance for you and for the team as a whole.
Yes, well, I mean, I never thought I would ever win an international football match 8-0 and think we've let them off the hook, because really we could have gone into double figures. But it's been a great team performance. Everyone's played very well. It wasn't easy at 2 o'clock. You saw the atmosphere here. A really aggressive home crowd. And we knew we had to quell the crowd by scoring early goals. That was the aim, to make sure we didn't concede in the first 20 minutes. Otherwise, we would have been in a difficult fight. But to try and score as early as we could, and to go for the early goal, because we felt that would quieten the crowd and sedate the team as well and push us on.
There was so much composure in your side in the early stages. That was the thing as well.
Yes, well, we've got some good international experienced players now. Some 1 or 2 younger players who have had a bit of experience, and it's a good mix. And it's about the 3rd time we've played together now, so it's coming nicely.
Since you became England manager, this must be the greatest day, I think, wasn't it?
Well, it all helps, doesn't it? Yes, I mean, it's nice. I'm pleased with the country. Everybody's sitting at home watching it this afternoon. People in cars listening to the radio, you know. We've done it for them.
Yeah, great day for Bobby Robson. Jimmy Greaves, I think 8 goals was beyond even your wildest dreams, wasn't it?
There's not much you can say about it, is there? I think Bob said it all, really. Eight, yeah, one wouldn't have expected to see England get 8 out there. Turkey are a third-rate side, but third-rate sides have to be beaten, and sometimes that's not as easy as everybody thinks it is. They played brilliantly today. There's no question about that. It really was an outstanding performance, one of the best, I would say, for a long, long time.